Uh, there's another boy in like 3rd grade that I liked a lot. And I would ask my mom to buy me miniature Oreos. And every day I would take a pack to school, and instead of eating them, I would leave them in his desk, and I never told them they were from me. I would get there to school really early, and I would put them in his desk, and then he would get there and he would eat them, and I would watch him, knowing I gave them to him. Do you want to hear the rest of the story for the Oreo guy? It doesn't have a happy ending. No happy endings in my childhood, unfortunately. Every single story from my childhood has a very sad ending for some reason. I was very unlucky. So, the guy that I gave all the Oreos to, in that same grade, I actually made a friend. And this is still during the time that I was getting bullied a lot at school and everyone hated me. I was in like 4th or 3rd grade. And I had one friend. She was a transfer student, so maybe that was part of the reason that she is friends with me. Because, I don't really know. When I look back on it, I think maybe she was just friends with me because it made her look better or something. I don't know. But everyone loved her. She was a very pretty person. And she was so sweet and very cool. Everyone just loved her. All the guys liked her too. And so the guy that I had been giving Oreos to, eventually one day I asked her if she would tell him that it was me. If she would tell him that I liked him. Because me being so insecure and having such a terrible self-image, I thought, maybe today it'll be okay because I've been giving him Oreos for so long and he should know how dedicated I am to him and how much I love him. And so I asked my friend if she would tell him about the Oreos and ask him out for me. And it was after school. And she went and she told him, and I was waiting nearby. And she came back to me. And she said, "No, sorry, he doesn't like you back, but he thanks you for the Oreos." And I was like, that's okay, it's pretty expected. People never like me, I suck, whatever. Like 2 months later, I don't know how long later, a while later, I was at the playground with her, and she opens up her phone. And guess who was her phone wallpaper? Guess who was her phone screen? The guy I was giving Oreos to. The guy I asked her to ask out for me. Because whenever she went to him, she did not tell him it was me. She did not tell him that I had asked him out. She asked him out. She went up to him and she asked him out. And he said yes. He said yes. And so this guy that I had spent like a year just giving Oreos to and obsessing over was stolen to me by my only friend. My only friend. Isn't that so sad? And I told her it was okay and I forgave her, but I've held a grudge. Ever since that day, I've held a grudge. Anger. I'm angry. Evil. It was so evil. But that was, like I said, that was when I was like in like 3rd or 4th grade. It was a very, very long time ago. I don't even remember what her name was, it's been so long, but we stayed friends after that because she was my only friend, so... But yeah, that was my story. That was the most I ever liked a guy when I was a kid, and after that, I tried not to have any more crushes on anyone. And I didn't. I stopped doing little acts like that, so... It was so sad, right? It's such a sad story. Very sad pillow story. Very sad. Very sad. Little Pillow was so sad. I was so sad. Mm. So sad. So sad. And we have Oreos? Okay. Let me grab Oreos for you, okay? You guys deserve Oreos. Way more than anyone else anyways. You stick with me and you support me. And you make me happier than anything in the whole wide world. So I want to give you so many Oreos. Do you have any happy stories? Oh boy. Do you have any happy stories? I don't know. Do I have any happy stories? Thinking so hard. Happy stories? Like, I'm trying to think about when I was in elementary school. And I don't mean... I'm not saying this to be like a huge baby, but genuinely, I had really bad luck when I was a child. Like, I somehow rolled the roulette to be involved with the worst people possible. Things didn't get better for me until I entered high school. But I really just have... Like, all of my stories are sad. All of my stories are so sad. I'm sorry. I really can't think of any happy stories.